Another Camaro IROC-Z has just popped out of the woodwork, and this one has a really hefty price. Let's get into it. What is going on, boys and girls, and welcome back. It is your boy Javi bringing you another auto tech little cool story behind another IROC-Z that has popped up out of the woodwork. I honestly don't know where people are storing these cars and why these cars are popping out, but remember, we did cover the black one that kind of broke the internet, this viral video about 15 years ago of a Camaro who was being stored inside of a semi trailer, and they brought it out with 11 miles and is currently for sale at $100,000. Now another one has recently just popped up. This one is an 1987 IROC-Z Z28, and it has 87 miles only. So is it a barn find dream? Remember, when we talk about muscle cars, or when we get into the muscle car talk, the IROC-Z is not a vehicle that you would pretty much bring into the conversation. Now, you can grab these and swap them and do whatever the hell you want. You could put a Hellcat in it, you could put an LS7, you could put an LS1, whatever it is you want. We've seen people build these vehicles, and we've seen them go down the track at very good speeds. Some of them have been world record breaking, but they obviously have a swap. These cars, when they were built by Chevrolet, were very underpowered, somewhere around 190 to 200 horsepower. Now that still doesn't take away from how cool the vehicle looks and how that shark kind of representation gives off. And if you have the roof glass top panel that is removable, that's even better. So the story goes with this vehicle is that John G, I believe is his name, yes, John G, his father bought the vehicle in 1987, and he explained that he added everything you could add, all the add-ons and all the options available for this vehicle. This vehicle got it, and he drove it for a little bit, storing it in the garage in up on blocks, where it pretty much remained for 37 years. And now the gentleman's son listed it on eBay. Now it does have a hefty price. Stick around, because I'm going to tell you what that price is. But remember, when we talk about this vehicle, you're looking at 190 or 250 horsepower at the most. This one looks amazing. It is in immaculate condition. This one still has the wrapping on the steering wheel, on the seats, on everywhere. This one still has the wrapping. So considering that the vehicle, when it first launched, it was the MSRP of the vehicle was around $21,000, and with that was an $8,000 of goodies added on this vehicle alone. It was $8,000 added of the options. So with that is $1,045 for the V8, $866 for the removable glass roof panel, which if you're an IROC-Z within the small community, or it might be big, I could be wrong, the removable glass rooftop is very sought after on this vehicle. And that was an extra $866 option from the dealer, and the $90 extra for the automatic gearbox with overdrive. Now this vehicle also came manual. In today's market, with the current inflation and the way it is right now, you're looking at an MSRP of $58,000. If you kind of do the math of what was the minimum wage back then, what was the annual for a middle income family, that was kind of in between, and in today's market is about $60,000. As it sits today, it appears to be as good as new. And the video that we're going to be showing here, it is a red looking, in pristine condition. I mean, the paint is original. It looks amazing. If when we're looking at the video here, we look at the front of the vehicle, we can see that even the paint that's on the lights in the front bumper, that those tend to fade pretty quick, that's actually even in really good condition. And as we can see here, the wrapping is still on it with all the decals, with everything. I would go as far as to say maybe they bought new tires, maybe they did buy new tires, but look at the paint job on this vehicle. This paint job looks amazing. If I had some money to splurge and I am a car enthusiast, this would be a vehicle that I would definitely be highly interested in, and I would just leave the motor where it is, and I would pretty much drive it on the weekends. But I would have to consider it twice with the price that the vehicle has right now. No offense to anybody or to even the owner, but this vehicle is currently going for $109,000. Remember when we covered the black one that had 11 miles? Well, that one's currently being sold for $100,000. What is the difference between that one and this one? I mean, a few miles. That one has 11, this one has 87. So, you know, give or take, you get 50, I get 60. We're in between, we're 70, and that's where we at. But you're talking about an extra $10,000. Now, it's red more sought after, it's black more sought after, that it could justify the extra $10,000. I don't know. That's something that you would have to think about. But it does look to be in very amazing condition, very prestige. in pristine condition. Again, with the wrapping in it, on the floor, on the seats. It is a red on red, which actually that looks pretty cool, to be honest with you. But it does carry a price tag of $109,000 for an IROC-Z that only made 200 horsepower, but it has 11 miles. So if you got the kind of money and you're looking to revisit those high school dreams of you owning this vehicle, this is the perfect vehicle for you. And maybe the price is just, you could justify the price for you. Again, if I had money to splurge, this would also be a vehicle that I would be looking into, and I would have to have some really good money to splurge to spend $109,000 on this vehicle, because once again, it is original paint. Everything is original on it. As we can see in the video, it looks mint. The door inserts, everything looks mint on this vehicle. It's like exactly how it came out of the factory. Anyway, so we have another IROC-Z that came out of the woodwork, another barn find. Let me know what you think. What is a good price for this vehicle? Is it $109,000 justifiable or not? I'll read you in the comments. If you're enjoying the content, remember to subscribe. Your boy's here grinding. So much thanks to everybody. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart for reaching the 10,000 subscribers. I'll see you guys on the next one.